Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing my January favorites with you, and most of these are more skincare products. I don't have a lot of makeup to share with you because my makeup has, for the most part, been staying pretty much the same. So I do have one veil to share with you as well, and then mostly skincare and hair care type products. I am going to start with my only makeup product that I have, and this is the Sonia Kashuk Moisture Luxe Tinted Lip Balm in Hint of Berry number 44. I wrote that down on my iPhone because the print on this is like the tiniest thing ever, and it took me forever to look at what it was, but it is this kind of berry color. I got this in a swap with one of my subscribers, and so she sent this to me, and I totally love this. So when I do lip products, a lot of the time, for school at least, I want something that's really not a lot of hassle. And the lip colors that I'd been going for the past couple months, like there was a Revlon Balm stain that I'd been using because I was trying to use it in my Finish 6 by Christmas, and it was not low maintenance. It was kind of a pain in the butt, but this is like a really nice sheer, just berry balm color. I don't know that you guys can see that very well, but I absolutely love this. I love the consistency of it. It feels really moisturizing to me. It's very low maintenance. It's very easy to do. When it fades off my lips, it's not a big deal, but it's just a very natural looking color. I was wearing this layered with an Urban Decay lip gloss in my last couple of videos, so this one is really great. I'm not really sure on the price, obviously, since I did it in a swap, but I really enjoyed this. So I really appreciate that I got this from Carissa because I love it so much. This is like my favorite thing from our swap, I think. Next, I'm going to move on to a hair care product, and this is the Carol's Daughter Monoi Repairing Hair Mask. This I have two of actually in my collection, and my mom got a bunch of this stuff. She loves Carol's Daughter that she would normally order from HSN, so she usually shares that with me and my sister. This I don't love the smell of necessarily. The smell is like really kind of overpowering to me, and that's not my favorite thing ever, but I absolutely love the way that this makes my hair feel. It does a really great job of making my hair feel soft and silky and smooth and super hydrated after I use it. I always feel like I run my hands through my hair after I use it. I'm like, oh, my hair's so soft, and then I can't stop touching it because it feels really nice. And it's supposed to help with breakage in your hair as well. So it's supposed to say after one use, 96% less breakage, so that's exciting. I know Carol's Daughter tends to be a little bit more expensive, but you can find stuff from it at Target now and at Ulta. I think there's exclusive brands or exclusive lines to Ulta and Target. They're different. They're not all the same stuff. But I would definitely say this is worth checking out if you have really damaged hair. I feel like it moisturizes really well and it makes my hair feel so good. Along those lines, I have a hair product sample that I used up this month that I no longer have, but the Agave hair oil, I had a sample of that I used up this month, and it was phenomenal. It lasted a really long time, and this is little tiny sample packet. I mentioned it in my empties video, which I will link down below, but it made my hair feel super nice and soft and silky. So the combination between that and that hair oil, I think my hair was miraculously awesome for a lot of January between those two things. So I know that one's like $40 or something in the full size, but once I work through some of my other serums that I'm working on using up, I will definitely purchase that because it was amazing. Next up, while I'm mentioning it, I'm going to mention one more thing that I don't actually have in my possession right now that I also mentioned in my empties videos. The Harvey Prince Skinny Chic perfume. I used up a sample of that this month, and it was absolutely amazing. It's very different than a lot of the perfumes that I tend to go for. I tend to go for very sweet, kind of more sugary type scents, more confection type scents. Sorry, I just heard somebody like yelling at my front. I live in a quadplex, so I'm guessing there's somebody next door. Anyway, so I absolutely loved that perfume sample. It was more of a like pick-me-up type scent, and that's what it's supposed to do. I read the comments for it and the reviews and things for it, and it's supposed to be like a very uplifting scent. It's supposed to be a pick-me-up if you need one in the middle of the day or something like that. But I felt that the sample itself, like the perfume, lasted a really long time on me, so most of the way through the day I would still smell it even if I hadn't reapplied it or anything like that. I'm definitely going to buy the full size of it when it comes back onto the Birchbox website because I just loved it. It was a really good scent, even though it wasn't what I normally go for. I think it has like apple in it and some other stuff, but I loved it. Next up, I have more skincare products. So the first thing that I have is a facial skincare product, and this I got an Influenster probably about 2 months ago now. This is the Equitance Brightening Serum and Spot Corrector. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this I got an Influenster, and so I got it for free, obviously, when I got it from Influenster. It is normally $125, so I was lucky to get it for free. And I did a review for it a while back. I will link that as well. And I have come to love it even more than I did in that review. So in that review, I really, really liked it, but honestly, in the last month, my skin has looked so much better than it has looked probably in the last 10 years. So this is supposed to help lighten dark spots, and I feel like my face when I'm not wearing makeup is so much clearer and better looking than it has looked in such a long time. So I feel like it has brightened my overall skin tone a lot, so my face looks really nice without makeup. Obviously, I have a few breakouts because I just always do. My skin is very prone to breaking out, but this has helped so much, and my skin feels so soft and smooth all the time, and I think that's partially this and partially the Ole Henriksen stuff that I'm using, the serums that I'm using, but I absolutely, absolutely adore this. I hate to think about paying $125 for this again, like to buy another set of it, because it lasted for about 2 months, which is fine, but that's a lot of money to spend on something that lasts for 2 months, but it is so good. I'm gonna be really sad because it's almost gone. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's like mangled up and almost gone. I'm gonna be so sad when this is used up. I don't know that I can justify spending $125 on it right now, but I absolutely love this. So if you have the money to do it, I would if I were you. If I have the free money to spend at some point that's not going to my wedding or bills, I might. I love it so much though. Ugh. Makes me sad. Okay. The last two skincare products that I have are from Soap & Glory, and I got these in a set. So I mentioned in my haul in December, I think it was, that I got in a set with this, and then I have a shower gel that I haven't used at all yet. But these two I absolutely love. So this I've had before. This is the Soap & Glory Hand Food. This is one of my all-time favorite hand creams. It makes my hands really nice and soft. It absorbs really quickly though, so that I don't feel like I'm greasy and disgusting for a long time. And I love the smell of it. I think it's supposed to have like marshmallow in it or something. But this one I really, really love, and I would definitely go back and buy a full size. I have a couple of other hand creams to work through first, but I absolutely adore this stuff. The other thing that I have is the Soap & Glory Righteous Butter. And I know that they have like a couple different scents of this one. This one smells very similar to the hand soap to me, or the hand food to me. So I think they're the same smell. But this is just like, it's a pretty thick cream, obviously. But I feel like it moisturizes really, really well. My legs stay nice and soft for the entire duration of the day and night. And it smells really good to me. I don't know. It's just a very fresh scent to me. I love the smell of this, and I think it is awesome. So I will definitely go back and repurchase these at some point when I run out of them because I love them. They're so good. While I'm in the beauty section, I will mention my one beauty fail, and this actually just happened to me yesterday. So this is the Garnier Olia Oil-Powered Permanent Color in 316 Darkest Violet. So I assumed that this was going to be like a dark, you know, like mahogany reddish brown, right? And I used this yesterday. I dye my hair at home all the time, and I've never had the problem that I had with this yesterday. So you guys probably can't tell in this lighting, but I used this yesterday, and there was like patches of my hair that turned pretty much purple. So I have a few spots that are like a purpley tint in my hair right now, and it was like very patchy and blotchy, and it might have been user error. Maybe I didn't shake it well enough. But this was my first time using this one, and I'd never had such a bad time with a hair dye. I used like a clarifying shampoo today, and I think it helped a little bit, but I was just so disappointed in this. I bought another hair dye just in case. I think it'll be okay. Like if I use a clarifying shampoo the next couple of days, I think it'll be okay and I won't have to dye it again right away. But like, this was so bad. I had never had that issue with a hair color in my life before at home. I mean, obviously sometimes there's like patchy parts and that's okay, but that in combination with like bright purple and just, it was not cute. It was not okay. And plus it made my hair super, super dry too. Even though I used like their color conditioner stuff, my hair felt so dry. And normally it feels pretty nice after I dye my hair, but this was not the case. So I will never buy this one again. It was not okay. Okay, I have to show you guys my cat real quickly. Like, what is she doing? I have 3 things to share for entertainment favorites for the month. The first one is, because I'm obsessed with Netflix, Friends on Netflix. I love it so much. I love Friends. I actually started at season 5 because that's my favorite, when Monica and Chandler, spoilers if you haven't seen it, when Monica and Chandler get together. I love those seasons, and so I started there and I'm watching to the end, and then I'm going to start back at the beginning from there. But that's just my favorite season. Season 5, I absolutely love that season. And so I went from there and kind of worked my way up. But that show is just like an easy one that I can throw on in the background, and just, it's funny, but it's not something I have to pay attention to because it's something I've seen before and I love it. So rewatching that has been fun. I have one musical favorite, so it's music slash the movie. Into the Woods I absolutely loved. So I saw the movie in theaters twice. I saw it once and I liked it okay. I thought it was pretty good, and then I started listening to the music a lot, and then I went back and I watched the movie again, and I'm just kind of, I'm in love with it. I love the music. I love Anna Kendrick's voice. Chris Pine has an impressive voice for being, you know, an actor or whatever, and he hadn't really sung before. It was just a really great musical. It wasn't one that I had known before then. There's a lot of musicals that I like on the stage, and then if they come to movies I enjoy them, but that was one that I'd never gotten into, and I love fairy tales and twists on fairy tales. So I absolutely love seeing that they went back to kind of like the classic Grimm fairy tales and the things that happen to people there, and then they kind of move on from the happily ever after, what goes on after that. So I really enjoyed that. My last music slash YouTube favorite is Us the Duo. So I mentioned them in my 2014 best of video, but I absolutely love them. So if you haven't checked them out before, I will link them in the down bar. They're linked to YouTube. I think they got more famous doing just like really short Vine videos, so they did like 6-second covers, and her voice is just amazing, but them together is really great. And then they also have a couple of CDs on Spotify. Final Bow is my absolute favorite by them, I think. I just love that song. It's very peppy and fun to listen to, and then I also love No Matter Where You Are. That one I think I'm going to put in at our wedding. That's going to be one of our wedding songs, I think. I just love their music. They have just really great voices, and they're fun and just kind of pick-me-up songs. They're good, happy, peppy songs for the most part. So yeah, that is it for my January favorites. A bunch of random stuff, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have been loving anything in the month of January, I'd love to see that in the comments below, or if you filmed a January favorites video, link that to me. I would love to go check it out. I hope you had a great month, and I will see you guys in my next video.